Okay, we're going to try to make this quick. This is attempt number 12. Um, so here's the deal. I'm going to post a link to my GoFundMe in the pinned comment and the description. Um, Quick little overview of what's happening with the car. Um, Most of you already know it's not good. Just recently did a brake line, so at least it's stopping safely. But the engine's just losing power. There was an AC issue. It's not a big deal. That's fine. So there's no dash light. The speedometer works, but at nighttime I have to use the app on my phone, which I use for the speedometer and the odometer, because I keep track of the mileage in order to keep track of my gas, because the gas gauge does not work either. This is where I keep all my mileage written down. So every time I drive a stretch, if I don't move my phone, I'll move. So if I leave my phone in the car or whatever, I'll just let it keep counting. So it'll just sit there on whatever. But anyway, so that's where I keep track. Right now there's 10.17 miles on the car, which is 16.367 kilometers. This car has probably 400,000 miles on it. It has to. If it doesn't, it's got close, which is 643,737.6 kilometers per hour. Real quick, there's the mount that I use for all these driving videos. I put it up there. Before I got that, just to use the odometer and speedometer app, I have a pop socket on my phone, which just slides right into there, so it stays mounted nicely on the dash. So to show you these windows situation, this only works with the driver's window. The other windows all work fine. Driver's window, you can see the button down below. I'm not touching it. And then there's the window, and that's going down. Boom. So that's how that works. Once you add power to it, it does that. Um, and then once you turn the power off, it stops. But the only way to make it go up, you gotta wait for it to let go, which it will let go at some point. So I'll just hold it up until it does. And then once it goes up, you can't put it back down unless you cut the power again and then add power to it. And you can do that by putting it in accessory mode, turning the key backwards, or you can go to the on position. So that's where that is. Then we have, sorry for the noise, I suppose I should turn that down, but whatever. Service vehicle soon, anti-lock brakes, they don't pump themselves like they're supposed to, but they work just fine. The door and the trunk, those are all fine. I don't know why that light's on. Traction control, change oil soon, service engine soon, the brake light, those are all on all the time. As long as this car is on, they're on. When you start your car, all the lights come on your dash for a few seconds and then they go away. But all of these are always on, always. The seatbelt one that's flashing right now, that one is not on because I wear my seatbelt when I drive, so that one's not flashing at me. But it is right now because I'm parked in the garage. So that's the deal with that. I'll cut the air off. This down here is broken. Again, it's not a humongous thing. It's just like a bunch of little things like this. But the engine is losing power. I replaced the spark plugs and the spark plug wires. The service engine soon light is solid right now because it's off, but when I'm driving, it likes to flash a lot. And when it's flashing, blinking at you, that means that it's something very major that needs to be dealt with soon. Since I replaced the spark plugs, there are 2 cylinders that have oil in them. That is very, very bad. There's a third spark plug I pulled out that was cracked in 2 places along the ceramic part of it. So anyway, this engine may have a week. It may have 3 months. I have no idea, but I need to get a car. In addition, so the exhaust is almost completely gone, and literally it fell off the car on my way home from work several months ago. So I've just been driving a loud car, which has gotten louder because the engine is going out. And then under the car, there's like some stuff dangling in the front. There's a panel on the front right side that's just kind of dangling in the wind. Just little things like that. There was a guy who was willing to help pay for a car, but there's another person he might be helping instead. I'd rather him help her because A, she needs it more. It's kind of a potentially life-threatening medical issue that she needs dealt with. And not only that, but also he's got Asperger's. He doesn't feel empathy, and Although he's improved a great deal over the past year and a half, he still has issues, and I don't want a loan from him because he will hold it over my head and guilt trip me and use it against me, and I just don't want all that drama. So this GoFundMe is active. Regarding the GoFundMe, so right now, as of time recording this, it says there's $976 raised, which is true. And again, I thank each and every person who has helped over the past several months. When I set this up, I had just gotten fired and all this stuff was happening. That money has all gone towards necessary life expenses, my phone bill like 3 or 4 times. I think I used it for storage once. And then I used it for gas, I've used it for food, I've used it for toiletries, just all those things you need in life. And so I've used it for all those. In addition, when you first start this car, it reeks of gasoline when you first start it. I can smell the gas sometimes throughout too, but it's especially strong when I first start the car. Every single time I start this car, I almost choke on the gas fumes. It's so strong. While driving, it doesn't shift right, and it doesn't really want to shift at all. So when I'm accelerating, the RPMs go way up, and it just does not want to shift. So you have to like let off the gas, and then sometimes it'll kick in. Sometimes you have to accelerate, let off gas, accelerate, let it off, and do that a couple times before it'll kick in. So the shifting is going, which means the transmission is going. The engine is on its way out. This car is old. It's got a lot of miles on it. It's been a really good car, very strong, very faithful car, and I praise God for it. It's been an amazing ride, but it's definitely on its way out. I don't know when or how long. I am not the type to ask for help, and that is why this video is so insanely difficult to make. It's been hard keeping it short. The last time I tried to upload, it took 7 hours to get 5%, so I said nope, gonna shorten it. So here we are. If you're able to help, that's awesome. If not, please do not feel bad. It's fine. We'll figure something out, because something always works out. I work over 20 miles away from work, and I really need to have a car to get there and back. So plus, if I get a better car that's in better shape and if it gets decent mileage and stuff, maybe I can do a series of driving these rustic roads. I really want to do that as a series. But anyway, that's a side note for another time. If you're able to help, that's amazing. If not, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Also, real quick, I got my MRI today. It went well. We'll see what the doctor says in the next few days. I gotta wait for her to get the results and read them. When I went in for it, they just hand out masks to people that don't have one, and they pick it out. They just grab it from the bucket and hand it to you, and they're all different designs. So what do they hand me? The pet lovers with the paw prints. Isn't that adorable? So I guess they ran out of N95s. I don't know. But anyways, I had to come to a parking garage to do this because it's raining. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. There will not be any more videos like this asking for help, because I don't ask for help. I'm not wired to ask for help. I can do it for other people, not for myself. I'm being very strongly encouraged by a dear friend on YouTube, and so I'm doing it. But I don't expect this to be a thing, because it's not my thing. I help people. I don't ask for help, and it's not pride. I just don't feel like I deserve it any more than other people. There are people that are worse off than me. There are people that need it more than me, and I mean, I do need a car, that's for sure, but like, I don't know. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. If you made it this far just for fun, how about putting the emoji, let's do the police car emoji in the comments just for fun, to see if you made it this far. Again, for all of you people who I talked to in the comments on all the different videos and all the different channels, I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate my YouTube friends, my YouTube family. At this point, we're family. So continue to pray for Rachel. Continue to help Stray Haven get her thing going. There's so many people, and we'll continue to keep Steph and Binky in our prayers. And I know I'm missing somebody, and I there's so much happening and so many people I can't think. Anyways, Thank you all so much for sticking around this long. We're at 10 minutes. Hopefully this doesn't take too long to upload. If it does, I'll try it again. Anyways, you all have a fantastic day. Take care of your pets. They will take care of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for listening, for watching, and we'll see you next time. Adios.